Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to share this recipe. Originally it's from Romania, so everyone cooks it so different. So today I'm going to share how I've learned so far over the years and seen all the videos, and share how I've changed some of the things. Before I start, I will just welcome those who are new in my channel, and those who have already subscribed. Thank you so much for coming back again for another video where I share my cooking videos. Looking forward for other videos that you guys I'll be sharing with you in the future. But without further ado, I'm going to start today making one of my other family favorite recipes, which is the cabbage roll. So as I said, that this recipe originally anyway is from Romania, so I'm not doing no close to whatever the Romanians do. I'm just doing it on what I've learned. So I'm using this big cabbage here, which I have washed already. So I'm going to take off this top part, and then from there I'm going to slice. Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos out there. Some people just start putting and boiling it without taking leaves one by one, but me, I do this way. But be careful please with a knife. So you need to be very comfortable and be careful when you're slicing this. So I normally take off this core part. As you can see, this core part, I'm taking it off before I boil the cabbage. I'll show you how I take off the inside part. So I just grab it. I just go all the way down if I can. Go around and round. As you can see what I've done so far, I've opened it around. So it came out, but it's still some in the middle here. So what I do is I just go further, and then I just go in there to make sure that when I'm boiling it boils well. So as you can see inside, I took off the core, the middle part core, and then the leaves are still intact on the cabbage. So from there, I think I'm going to put it in my boiling water already. You don't have to boil the water, but I think I'm doing it so that it quickens to cook. So I'm going to put it in the pot now. If you don't have a big pot, I don't know how you can do it. Maybe separately, maybe each leaf. So I'm putting this way. So even if it cooks, I think it will be okay. I can cover it up so that the steam too will cook it. So I'll cook it for at least maybe for 6 minutes. And then I'm going to cover it. But make sure the water, because there's a lot of water, it doesn't bubble out of your lid. So I'm just gonna close it. So I'll come back and check, because you don't want to overcook your cabbage, because when you are rolling, you don't want it to get mushed and tear apart when you're rolling your meat in there. After doing that, the next thing will be my beef. Or you can choose for the beef, I think you can choose, it's optional. Sometimes I normally use the turkey ground or chicken, but today I chose the beef ground. So this is 1 pack that I'm using. Normally it depends how many people you are serving. For us, it's just me and my husband, so I think this one will be enough, 1 pack. Otherwise, normally when my kids were here, we'll use 2 of these for maybe six people. So I'm going to open it up and then just put it in a bowl, and then I'll show you how I mix it. So I'm gonna put this ground beef here in a bowl. As you can see now, this is the beef. Yeah. And then this is just 1 egg that I have here. Putting it aside first. So the seasoning is your choice, what you want. So here I've got this the Italian breadcrumbs, optional if you don't want it. And I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs, onion powder. I'm just gonna eyeball it so that we have the seasoned meat. And then I'm going to put paprika. Don't think that you have to use these. It's your own preference what seasonings you want to use. So I'm going to put a little bit again of paprika. And then this is one of my favorite seasonings that I like too, the organic no salt seasoning. And this one too, I'm going to eyeball it. There's no salt in it, so I just put a little bit. And then from there, I'm going to use the Mediterranean sea salt. Again, that's your choice. What type of salt do you want to use? So I'm going to put just a little bit. of salt. And then from there, because we love spice, me and my husband, we love spice. So I'm going to put crushed red peppers. Just a little bit too. So it's interesting meal because when I was growing up, I never prepared this meal. You know, I'm from Zimbabwe originally, but I've been in the States for a long time. So this is just one of the meals that I've learned over the years how to prepare. Otherwise, in Africa, there is some certain meals that we prepare by putting the meats together, like pies or the cornmeal, maize. We call it maize, where we take corn leaves and then make it like a ball, or just make it like a patty, and then put it in the corn leaves and tie it and boil that or steam that. So it's kind of like the same as the, you know, the cabbage rolls. From there, I have 1.5 cups of brown rice. I've cooked already, so it's cold. Yeah, but you can choose whatever you want, which type. I'm going to put this rice in. Yep, I'm going to put the whole rice. And then from there, I love fresh herbs. This is parsley. I chopped it up. So you want your meats to be all seasoned up so that you get all that flavor in there. So that's what I like about this. So, and then the other thing I would like to share, for me, food, I know you want to make it quick. I'm a full-time working mom, but at the same time, I like to prepare food in a way that is healthier. I'm not a dietitianist, of course, but I put passion when I'm making food. It takes time for me to cook. I'm going to pour this 1 egg here. All these things like an egg is optional if you don't want to put some eggs, but I chose to put an egg. And then I'm going to mix this. From there, I'm going to use a little bit of avocado oil because this was a lean ground beef. So I'm just wanting to put it so that it doesn't get dry. So because it was a lean meat, just a little bit of oil. I love avocado oil. Looking so beautiful. So I'm going to mix all this together. It's a very amazing dish. So I respect Romanians how they make it, but sorry if I'm butchering your recipe. Yeah, just trying, you know, because we learn all together. So I love to explore some different cultures of food. That's the other thing I'm going to share later on in my videos, to share just some other countries, especially when I'm from Africa. So later on, I'm going to show you different foods from different countries in Africa. Yeah, so looking forward to it. So you guys, if you keep on watching my videos, I would really appreciate, so that to give me all the, you know, all the support so I can share with you. Maybe one day too, you might try to make these foods. Or one day you would like to travel to Africa and then you will be surprised. Wow, this is the food I once saw Busi making. So that's what I'm all about, to inspire and to share how to make food. It smells so amazing. It smells so amazing. And by the way, my husband is my video man, yeah, today. Thanks, dear. They are always then helping me out all the time, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I appreciate. So I've mixed all this, and then I think, you know, you can see it looks so amazing. It's really amazing. So I've mixed this all together. It's all set. I think my 6 minutes is past here. If you can come here. I think my cabbage is ready. Let me check it out, because I don't want to overcook it. I think it's done. Yes. So I'm going to switch it off because it's very hot. So what I will do is I'll put it on the cutting board, but very carefully, please. As you can see, there's a lot of water here. And I'm going to put in this big bowl here, as you can see here. So you can see how it is. You can just peel it off like that. You can see here. Yep. So I'll put it on here so that it cools down. I'll just put it on the board. Yeah, my board is clean, by the way. So while it's cooling down, as I said that I prefer to use fresh produce, I will show you what I've made for the sauce. So I roasted these tomatoes here, and then half onion, and some red peppers, and then about 6 cloves of garlic. So I just put it there. So I'm gonna blend it. It smells good. And just try it, because I don't know, there is something about grilled vegetables. All the flavor just comes out when you grill your vegetables. So I'm going to start now to blend the sauce that I'm going to use for the cabbage rolls. I'm adding in parsley, and then I've got about maybe 6 leaves of basil, fresh basil. So there's parsley there and fresh basil. That's what I added. And I'm just going to blend. Okay, so I've just blended the tomatoes. I just used the 2 tomatoes, half onion, 6 cloves of garlic, I think about 6 leaves of basil, and just maybe a quarter cup of parsley. It's amazing. Just try it, guys. It's really good. So now let's come back to the cabbage. I think it has cooled down. Let me see. So as you can see, it's coming all off. So I turn it and then just go towards this. You can see it's so good. I love the green. It's still green because it will cook anyway once you put in the pan. So you can just do it very gentle and releasing these leaves one by one. So what I will do is I'll put it, because I want you guys to see what I'm doing. Otherwise, normally I'll put it in a bowl, but I'm doing this for you guys to see what I'm doing one by one. So I will take my tray. This is a 13 by 9, right? Pan. Yeah. Normally I use a glass casserole dish or any casserole dish. So it's your preference, whatever you want to use. And I'll put a little bit of oil in it, just a little bit of oil, and then I just rub it so it doesn't stick in there. So I'll do this. So I'm rubbing it in there. So today I'm using a small pan because it's just 2 of us. Otherwise, normally I use a big casserole dish. And then from there, I'm going to pour some of the sauce that I just made. Imagine, look at how they look. And it smells so good with the garlic and roasted garlic, fresh roasted tomatoes. So I'll pour this in here. As you can see what I'm doing here. It's amazing. With the cilantro, the color is out of this world. And don't even mind to put a lot of it because it's all fresh. I love it. So I'll put this aside because I'm going to use this one once I put my cabbage in here. What I do is I cut this part here. I cut this part so that it's easier to fold. So I cut this top part and then I just put it this way, as you can see. And I'm going to take my filling, which is rice or whatever you saw me mixing it. You can just do it maybe by hands, like what you do when you're doing meatballs. But I prefer this, and then I mold it on my hand. My hands are clean, yes. So I can scoop this part, like you see, that's a tablespoon. And then I just put in my hand, right? And then just mold it. You see, you can mold it this way. So because that's why you have to put rice, so it's easier to mold. So if you want to measure, put some more, you can do that. And then I just put it in the middle of the leaf, as you can see here. And then what I do is I'll fold this in here, like overlap it, right? If you can see. So I'll overlap this leaf, and then I take on the sides and then fold it over and fold it over, and then I roll it. It's really easy. It's really easy to make and to do. And then just roll it over, and then that, voila, that's all set. And then see that? It looks so nice and beautiful. And then we just put it in your pan. From there, so I'm going to slice the cabbage like this. Yeah, like this way, just a little bit of it. You don't have to do this, you know. And then I just put it on top. That's how I like to do it. Just put it on top. And then from there, so this leftover, as I said, I'm going to cook it. So I'm going to put in the fridge when it cools down. I'm going to put in the fridge. And then from there, I'm going to take my sauce, the one I used at the bottom, on the bottom, and I'm going just to spread it. Be generous. So the meat will cook there. All set, as you can see. It looks so yummy and lovely. And then I'm going to cover this. I'm covering this for an hour. Maybe 45 minutes to an hour. After 45 minutes, I'm going to check it. And then from there, I might add another 15 minutes over on top. So this is it. I'm going to put it in the oven for 1 hour. Yeah, so stay tuned. I'll come back after 45 minutes. Okay, so welcome back. Now I'm checking in to see the final review. So what I did is I put it on bake with a 4 over for 1 hour. And then what I did is I took off the cover and then put the setting on broil because I wanted it to be like a little bit brown on it. So I'm going to take it off now. As you can see what I meant, I wanted it to be a little bit brown on top. So that's why I changed the settings. So I'm going to share out and see just to show you how it looks like. So what I will do is I will grab one of them, maybe in the middle or on the side, I don't know, like maybe on the side here. You see all these juices, so amazing looking. It looks so amazing. You see how it looks like. It's still intact. You know, put it over here. You see, so steaming yummy. And then these cabbages I put on top. You can take the sauce and just put on the side here. Look at that. Come closer here. You can see that. It smells amazing. I'm trying to turn so that you can see on the camera there. It smells good. Those flavors from the sauce, I don't know if I can taste it. Maybe it's too hot. You see how it looks like? You can see inside. Look at this. It's all cooked. I'm just opening it so that I can show you. And then I'm going to take this and the cabbage and the sauce and just taste. I know I always give the taste for my food, so before we all eat, because we are so hungry. My husband has been so patient with me, so you can see it looks so amazing. It's so good. It's so good. Please don't hesitate to try it. And me and my husband we're gonna enjoy. Finally, so it's not just to cook, but it's to share too. As I said previously, I would like to just to inspire. I know these recipes are available on YouTube, but I wanted to show the other way with using fresh spices or fresh, what I used as you saw the video. So if you stayed up to this time when I'm showing the review, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. For those who are new in my channel, I appreciate your time too. And then for those who have already subscribed to, thank you so much. Please don't forget to share the video and don't forget to give thumbs up and comment below. What do you think as you see how it came out? I love it, and then I can't wait. My husband is so hungry. He can't wait to eat. So looking forward for more videos. I'll be sharing more of these videos of how I prepare the meals. You might know the meal already, but I'll show and share my other side, how I prepare the meals. So looking forward to it. Please remember to be kind, because kindness begins with you. Until next time for another cooking video. Bye-bye.